Om Shanti. Good afternoon, good evening. On behalf of IT Wing, Raja Yoga Education and Research Foundations, and Brahma Kumaris, I welcome you all for this program. Thank you for taking time up from your busy schedule to join this program. Today's topic is leadership qualities with a spiritual dimension. This does not require any introduction. Most of you are playing or going to play leadership roles at your workplace or outside the workplace. Leadership qualities are integrity, tolerance, listening, and many others. Adding spiritual dimensions to the leadership qualities makes it more stronger and powerful. Today, we'll understand these things better through the life example of Prajapita Brahma Baba. Before I go over the introducing our faculty, I will just touch upon who are the organizing this program, and then I'll introduce our sister, the Padma. So I'll just touch upon a couple of minutes on the people who are organizing this program. This program is organized by the IT Wing, the Raja Yoga Education and Research Foundation, called RERF, and RERF is a sister organization of Brahma Kumaris. It has got 20 wings to service different sectors of society. And about Brahma Kumaris, all of you know, there is Prajapita Brahma Kumaris Ishwariya Vishwavidyalaya, started in 1936 by the founder father Dada Lekhraj, whom we call as a Brahma Baba. Brahma Kumaris has been imparting the value education and spiritual knowledge to people of all backgrounds since 1936. Nowadays, that is close to 84 plus years now. Millions of individuals and families have been benefited across the world, which is more than 140 countries. And Brahma Kumaris headquarters is at Mount Abu, Rajasthan. And with respect to the IT Wing is servicing primarily the professionals, especially from the IT and allied industries. Thousands of IT professionals have been benefited over the last 5 years from various IT organizations. You can see the list of various IT organizations over here. And there are URLs for the various sites are given here. Next, I'll introduce the speaker. Today's our esteemed speaker, Raja Yogini Brahma Kumari, Padma's sister, and she comes with a Bachelor of Arts with honors and also MA in philosophy from Rajasthan University. She is an inspiring and motivational trainer, has been faculty for Brahma Kumaris worldwide for 30 plus years. She has conducted many workshops and seminars in various parts of the world, including Western Europe, Asia Pacific, Western Africa, Middle East, as well as various parts of India. She has participated in the various national and international conferences on human development. And she has also conducted talk shows on radio and televisions in the various countries. Also, she is an executive committee member of business and industry wing of RERF. I welcome Sister Padma and start the session. Thank you. Sorry, we're not able to hear you, sister. I think we have to unmute. Yeah.
Namaste, good afternoon. Om Shanti. Thank you, Brother Pitavasha, for introducing the organization and myself also. And I welcome all the participants from different places. And you have taken a very valuable time for today. And I know you all are the leaders, the true leaders. And we are going to talk about leadership today. So, in today's session, we'll talk about some of the qualities, some of the values of leadership, and how we can implement these values practically in our regular life. Being a professional, being a household person, how it is possible, and how to manage your life in a better way. Let's start. And the first thing I want to ask you, you can reply in chat box. What do you think about yourself? Who's managing your life? Because whenever we talk about leadership, together with leadership, another word comes, it is management. So let's start with management. So, who's managing your life? Who is managing my life? Myself or something else, somebody else? Life means my situations. Life means my feelings, my behavior, whatever is happening in my life. Who is managing all these things? Not myself, of course. So, who is managing? Is God managing your life? If God must be managing, this must be the best, the best. Like many of you must be a parent sitting in this group today. So, if you have to manage the life of your children, how will you manage? The best. But it's not happening practically. So, who is managing my life? We think sometimes God is managing, but really not. We think sometimes I am managing, but I have many situations, challenges in my life, and I move according to the situation, according to the challenge, and according to the people, even. Sometimes we feel people are managing my life. Why? Because people managing life means managing my mood, managing my behavior, managing my feelings, managing my emotions, managing my thoughts. These are the 5 things: thoughts, feelings, my emotions, my behavior, my attitude. Who's managing? My people around me. If someone make me feel happy, they know how to make me feel happy. If someone wants to make me feel hurt, they know how to make me feel hurt. Why? Because nowadays I have become very fragile, and anything, whatever happening in my external world, I am internally affected by these things. And there's most powerful 2 things are happening in outside world: situations and people. And somehow we have given the responsibility of our life into the hands of others. It's like you sit and watch TV, and you all are sitting, whole family is sitting together to watch the TV, and then you give the remote control to your neighbors. Okay, whatever you want to show us, we will see. This is happening. This is happening with us. So it's very important to know how to manage my life. And what is management? Let's start with the word management. Right? So, what is management? How do you define management? Management, it is a 10-lettered word. MANAGEMENT. 10-lettered word. So, what is the meaning of management? How you understand what is management? Anyone? Management means it starts with management. T stands for, if we see the last word T stands for technique, technology, time, training, TECT. Okay. tact of or time of managing people, managing things. Okay, if we delete T, what remains? Manage men. Men, men, plural. It means managing others. Management is T stands for technology and time and things. Things, managing time, managing technology. Remove the T, then remains managing others, managing men, other people. If we remove the N also, then what remains? Manage me, M-E. It means before managing others, what is required? It requires to manage the self. Management always starts from the myself. If I know how to manage myself, I will be able to manage others. Otherwise, what is happening in our practical life? What is happening? Every time I try to manage other people, and in return, I take stress, anxiety, anger, many of the negative emotions I create because it's not so easy. And those emotions I'm not able to manage. So if I work on myself first and I start managing my thoughts and feelings first, and then start managing others, managing things, managing my work, my responsibilities, then it will become more easier. And for that, managing the self, I need to play a leadership role. What is a leadership? You all are the professionals, you know, nowadays in organizations and corporates, they are talking about leadership. What it is exactly? What do we mean by when we say leadership? So leadership is something which we think is something very powerful, something very special, that is leadership. And leadership also starts with the self. So leadership is, it is a leader. Leader has some of the qualities. One is pulling and another is pushing. You know, when I'm talking about management, so managing people means pushing people. I stand back of the table and I push people. You do this, you go there, this will be done like this, you know, instructing, giving directions to the people. But if I'm a leader, then what will I do? I'll come out from my room, my comfort place, and I'll start facing the situation. I start working in response to the whatever the situation or challenge is there, and people will be automatically pulled by my personality. So a leader always pulls people with him. It's like a magnetic personality, charismatic personality, which pulls. A leader doesn't make people his pillow and let people do and let me hear. No, he becomes the agent in between, and then he trusts his people. He delegate work efficiently. He trusts. But first he stands up and then he start people and he allow people to give their best in an environment of trust and freedom. That is very important. If I have freedom, I have someone who trusts me, then only I can use my all the efficiencies, my all the capabilities I am able to use. And also a leader, whenever it works with people with pleasure, not as pressure. Pressure, it is like pressurizing, forcing someone. And leader means being a leader, means bringing people like magnet. So what I am and how I can be a leader, a good leader, how it is possible. Because leadership requires some of the positive strength. We see in our country, there are leaders. I'm not talking about the political leaders or union leaders, leadership quality. Have you seen some of the places when on the road sometimes when there is some accident or something happens, a traffic jam is there on highways or some of the places, all the trucks and cars stuck, and then some of the people, they automatically come out from their cars or their vehicle and they start helping people managing the traffic. It is not traffic police, it's not a highway police, but they are the common people. They just start helping others. I think this is a leadership quality. Everyone will not jump out, but some of them will jump out. Why? Because it's a quality to help others. In the situation, in the present situation, how, and for that, the first quality is I myself jumps out. I myself make the work done. It's not getting work done by others only. So this is called leadership. And in today's practical world, where in 2020 we are, and we are entering into 2021, and we have different type of setup. Work setup, professional setup is very different. How I can be a leader. Let's start with some of the leadership abilities. And this we start with the first thing. The first ability, what we are talking about is listening. The first thing for a leader, it's very important to have the power of listening. Okay, can we do one small exercise here? You have paper and pen with you? You have paper and pen? Yes. If you don't have paper and pen, you can use your hand and your finger. Simply draw a line, horizontal line on a paper or on your palm. Draw a line and now write first and the last letter of your first name at the both ends of the line. I repeat, please write first and the last letter of your first name at the both ends of the line. Yes? Please write first and the last letter of your first name at the both ends of the line. I'm repeating. I have repeated 3 times. Anyone to show? Anyone? Any response? First and the last letter of your name at the both ends of the line. I repeat in Hindi, अपने नाम का पहला और आखिरी, अपने नाम का पहला और आखिरी अक्षर दोनों ends पर लिखना है. How many words you will write at the each end? 1 word at each end or 2 words at each end? What will you write? Suppose my name is Padma. What should I write? Please guide me. What should I write? P and A here. Like this, P is the first letter and A is the last letter, or something else? You can unmute also if you want to say something. Yes, one letter. Okay. Okay. So 1 letter each end, right? As per your reply. But brothers and sisters, please listen me carefully. What I said, please write first and the last letter of your name, of your first name at the both ends of the line. So my name, first letter is P, last letter is A. So PA here and PA here, right? Because I was supposed to write first and the last letter. of my first name at the both ends of the line. So both means this end of the line also, this end of the line also. First and last year, first and last year. But it's a very common thing what we do because we think it's so simple. It's so easy, so ordinary thing what I'm asking you to write. You must be wondering what sister is asking us. But many times we miss to listen properly. We miss to understand. We will not find people who are good in communication. Like I was communicating, it must be not right. That's why you must not understand. This must be my mistake. Fine. I was not good into expressing what I'm asking you. But as a leader, it is very much required to create this ability to listen properly, to listen what is hidden, to listen what is unspoken, to listen the deeper meaning or the intention of the person in a very positive way. This is the very, very, very first quality and the foremost quality which is required. And I think in today's present time, most of the people are missing this because people don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. In Hindi, we say, there is a saying, कि हम आजकल समझते कम हैं, समझाते ज्यादा हैं. इसलिए सुलझते कम हैं, उलझते ज्यादा हैं. This is happening, no? We understand less and we try to make people understand more. So we listen less and we feel people should listen to me. You should listen to me. But a leader listens properly. So the more I listen, the more I learn, I seek to understand before I seek to be understood. I have to understand people. Then later people will understand me. I remember our chief, the previous chief, Dadi Janki ji. She left body in 2020 in March and she was 104 years old. And she was very active till that age. And she was a real leader in the organization. She used to say that when I listen people once, they will listen me 10 times. If I expect people to listen me, they will never listen to me. What I have to do first, I have to learn to listen. It's not hearing, it's listening, getting the right message. If I start listening people, understanding them, they will have natural connection with me. And naturally, they will become my supporters. Very easily, they will start supporting me. So, listening. This is my attitude. It's an attitude. It's not a value, actually. It is the attitude. The attitude of trying to know people more. And that's why you must have seen many of the leaders, they speak less. They speak less. They speak softly. They speak sweetly. And they listen more. As much I listen, I am educated. I get educated. I get the information. I understand. And then my work becomes easy to handle, to deal, and to take the decisions. So this is the first attitude for a leadership. And the second attitude is, after listening, what is required is availability. Many times I listen. For listening, I have to be available. I am not available. Many times we say nowadays in corporates, they say we have open window systems, we don't have any doors closed. We are available. We are approachable. You can make us listen, make us contacted with us, and we will listen to you. but I have to make myself available. It means I had to be in present, learning to be in present, in now, to understand and relate people effectively. If I'm mentally, most of the time people are not in present mentally. Either we are lost in past or we are busy with future. But what is most important? Past is past, it's gone, it will not come now. Future has not yet come. What is in my hands? What is my power? My power is present. Whatever I decide, I listen, I understand, I give in present, that will be my future. In the worries of future, in the anxiety about future or tensions, I lose my present also, and my future is not made by me then, as I wanted to. So, making myself available physically, mentally, and emotionally too. I have to be available. Be available means I am ready to know you. I am for you. I have time for you. Nowadays, we are using one word very frequently. You know what? I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm busy. Even small children, they are busy. You know, we have children classes. Every Sunday we do children class. So one of the child, I think he's 7, 8 years old, he missed 1 or 2 Sundays. So I just asked why you have not come for class. He said, Didi, I was very busy. Busy word has like entered into our life. And what is the impact of this word psychologically? When I think I am busy, what happens? It blocks me. This word blocks my mind from present and pushes me somewhere else. Because my mind says I am busy, so I don't have time for present, for you, for myself. And there is a very deep secret about this thinking. As I think, so I become. Right? If I think I'm busy, all the time I think I'm busy, morning I wake up busy, night I sleep busy, whole day I'm busy. So my thoughts, as I think, so I become. I think I'm busy, I become more and more and more and more busy. No time then. I won't be available. And if I'm not available, I won't be able to do anything. A practical example of this, what we have seen in our organization, I'm taking all the spiritual personalities because they have done wonders. The Brahma Baba, the brother was talking about the founding father of the organization. I'm not talking about him as because he's the founding father, but because he was the real leader. Real leader. The real leader is one who creates leaders, not the subordinates, not the managers. The leader creates the leaders. Like a doctor, if a doctor starts teaching, will create doctors. A barrister starts teaching, will create barristers. So a leader trains other leaders, creates leaders. And that was the quality of Brahma Baba, that he was always, always, always available. Even Brahma Baba, together with him, all the seniors, in any of the organization, if you have to meet some of the top person, it's so difficult, so difficult. But here, if you want to meet any of the top person, doors are open, no problem, no appointment, nothing. They are available. They are available. Why? Because I'm working for my team, for my organization, and I'm not available for them. How will I work? So this is another attitude. Actually, this is the attitude that I have to feel. Yes, I need to be available. then people will connect with me effectively, easily. The third attitude is, with the leadership, is tolerance. Tolerance means it is my inner strength. It is my power, which is the spiritual power. And tolerance means I am able to accept negative feedback. I am able to accept the criticism without reaction, without reacting, or without the negative feelings, negative emotions. Tolerance means I am beyond praise and defamation. My praise and my defamation doesn't affect me and gives its best right to the end. Tolerance always gives the best results. But in today's culture, especially in youth and children, and this generation believes, why to tolerate? Why me to tolerate? No? Why me? Why should I tolerate? Why not you tolerate? Why not other people tolerate? But if I tolerate, I will get the fruit of it. Tolerance in Hindi, it is called Sahan Shakti. Sahan, tolerance, and together with Shakti, power to tolerate. The word is Sahan Shakti. It means if I tolerate, I become Shaktishali. I become powerful. If I don't tolerate, I am weak. You get angry? Do you get angry? Yes. Why do we get angry? Someone says something and we start, reacting forcefully, powerfully, negatively, annoyed, unhappy, hurt, irritated. This is anger. This is anger. Why? Why do I get angry? What is the reason of my anger? It's lack of tolerance. I'm not able to tolerate whatever the person has said, whatever other people say about me in my work, in my place, in my organization, anything connected to me, whatever other people are saying, it is their ideas. They are not right or wrong. Whatever they are thinking, whatever they are feeling, whatever they are understanding, they are saying. If someone says you are a liar, fine. I don't become liar. I don't start speaking lies. But this is other person's idea about me. I cannot deny it. I cannot. I have to only accept and understand what accept. I don't have to understand, okay, or accept, okay, I am a liar. I am a cheater. No, I have to understand this person is having this idea about me. And this is not right. This is my self-esteem tells me this is not true. So I will not get angry. Why? Because I have power to tolerate. When I accept, I tolerate. When I reject, I don't tolerate. So tolerance makes me perfect, powerful, better. It is like removing all the extra things, whatever the unwanted things, and whatever required, I focus on that. That is called tolerance. So I believe tolerance is very easy to accept, easy to understand this power. Then next is, after tolerance, it is the power of flexibility, being flexible. Flexible, it means, कहते हैं ना, जो मोल्ड होता है वही रियल गोल्ड होता है. When I mold myself, I become the real gold. Gold means valuable. If I mold, if I am flexible, if I know how to bow down, then only I can get the good results. So, who can mold? Who can be flexible? A powerful can be flexible. A weak cannot be flexible. If I'm powerful enough, I can mold. Being flexible means being accommodative. I am able to accommodate people, everyone. Whoever is working together with me, as my subordinates, my colleagues, even my seniors, whoever is there, I accommodate everyone with their positivities and negativities. This is called being flexible. Like a sea. What does a sea does? Whatever you throw into the sea water, it takes in. Everything it takes in. The waves will come and it will go inside. And after some time, you will see all the rubbish is out. That's why we find a lot of rubbish at the sea beaches. Whatever the rubbish, unnecessary, unwanted things people throw into the water, it throws out. Once it takes, and then it throws out. And if you put anything valuable, gold or diamond, anything, I think you have not found any gold or ring or any diamond thing or any valuable things at the sea beaches. Have you ever found? Have anyone ever found? No, it goes inside. So leadership quality makes me like a sea, deep and wide and powerful. So when I am like this, my consciousness becomes like a sea. So what will happen? I will be able to accommodate anyone, everyone, whatever they are. I will not find all the good people around me, all the capable people, or the positive people with me. No, I have to manage with many people, different personalities. So just accommodate and use whatever their best they have. This is a leadership. You must be having some of your employees who are very, very bad into some of the things, but one powerful thing they have. So use that powerful thing and avoid all other negative and weaknesses, because my purpose is to take the strength of the team and make my team powerful. So this is called power to accommodate. This is being more flexible, and this is the attitude is being flexible, and the power is to accommodate. The next attitude is discrimination. Discrimination means ability to discriminate from right from wrong, truth from falsehood. It is an ability to prioritize in situations. What is right? What is wrong? Because we have everything in front of us. Many times, because I am filled with so many of waste and negative emotions and feelings and thoughts, and so many information which is unnecessary, so the right information I'm not able to pick up. And I'm not able to separate. Discriminate means separate. It's not a discrimination or separation. It's about the situations and things, the people, falsehood and truthfulness. I have to understand. For that, if my mind is clean, my mind is clear, not with so many of thoughts, then I will be able to easily identify what is right, what is wrong, what is needed, what is not needed. Yes, then only it is possible. And this is happening like nowadays we have so many things. All the information is available. This internet has made our life so easy, and we have so many things available. That's why youngsters, students, they are confused about their career. Why? So many opportunities. I should take this or this or this or this. And so many accidents takes place. I want to become this. This person says this. Why this happens? Because I don't have that power to focus. Focus on myself. What is right for me? Whatever is available, everything is right. Everything is good. But what I have to discriminate, what is right for me? What is good for me? What is good in this situation, at this time, at this place? Like, if someone is a good singer, you know how to sing very well, very nicely you can sing. But there's a time of singing, no? It's not everyone is sleeping and I start singing because I'm a good singer. No, I have to discriminate the time. Then I have to decide this is not right time. I have to discriminate. A person can be good into anything. It doesn't mean any time I can do this. I have to identify the right place and right time. I know good singing, so I can sing when people are sitting in silence or they are in sorrow and I start singing these happy songs. No. So, this is my attitude to identify. This is the power to discriminate. What is a leader is very much required, this power. And together with this power, the other power is decision making. Discriminate and decide. Decision making is judging. Decision making means deciding. It's the ability to not only know the right but also decide and stand by it. No, this is right and I have to do this, and this is wrong. I will not do this. I will not go for this because this is not right. This is the power to be together with that right decision. This is decision making. Decisions we take in different ways. One is decision by opinion. Like in our organizations and offices, what happens? If something we have to decide, there's a team, a core team, or the seniors team, executives team, or even whatever your team. In IT, we have all the teams. So the team leader sits with the team and then they take a decision with the team. What is your opinion? What do you think? What your experiences says? What your feelings says? And then everyone together gives the input and we decide together. This is called decision by opinion. Yes. Second way of deciding is decision by power. You must have experienced as a team leader, as the most powerful person in the family or anywhere, many times the situation is such and we have to take decision by our own self with our power, the power of position or power of the role I am playing in that place. And I will say no. I'll say yes. I'll say this way, this will happen, this will not happen. Yes, we do. This is decision by power. And the third way of deciding is decision by intuition. Intuition, what is that? That comes from within, deeper from within. When it comes, when we have practice of sitting in silence, going into silence. When I know I practice being in silence many times, it's like the inner voice. Intuition is like the inner voice. And many times you must have heard this voice. It comes slowly, very slow, very soft voice. It comes from within and it says, it guides us. Do this. No, many times it happens with you. Does it happen with you? And sometimes something happens and some wrong decisions you take, and then later on you say, oh, I was feeling from within that I should not do this. It was something coming from myself. Someone was telling me I should not do this, but I didn't listen to. This is my inner voice. This is my intuition. We all receive intuition, but because we are too busy in our thoughts, we are too busy in worrying, in stress, we are too busy in external things. We don't give time, attention to the inner voice. This is decision making. So when I really understand the leadership attitude and I start working on it, I start working with my intuition, the intuitive power of decision making. Then we are talking about 8 spiritual powers, 8 spiritual attitudes. The next attitude is responsibility. Responsibility, it is my responsibility. It is my ability to respond effectively. And taking the initiative to act in all situations and thereby becoming an example for many. When I take the responsibility. I take the responsibility means I'm ready to take whatever the result will be. If result will be good or bad. Normally what we do, we human beings, if something good happens, we say, oh, I've done, this is myself. And something wrong happens, oh, this one is done, this is this because of this person said this, I thought this. You start blaming. So instead of blaming, a leader take the responsibility. A leader doesn't take the responsibility of the self only, but a leader takes responsibility of his team too. His team. This I have seen in our another chief before Dadi Janki ji. Our previous chief was Dadi Prakash Mani ji. I've seen her really as a leader, a real leader. And we sisters, we are thousands of Brahma Kumari sisters, dedicated sisters. And how she used to make us more powerful. And if something happens, some wrong decision is taken by any of the sister, Dadi used to take the responsibility. She used to take. I remember one incident, once very, very old time, many years back, there was some work was going on in our headquarters. And there was one person, he was responsible at the main gate. So one guest came and he was asking to come inside, and that person didn't recognize the person was something very powerful in the society, some powerful personality. He didn't recognize, and he was so involved into the work. He said, no, you cannot enter. And that person, that guest, got very angry. Very angry. And meanwhile, Dadi was just taking walk in the afternoon after her lunch. So she saw something is happening. She went at the main gate and listened to everything. And then she said, I am sorry on behalf of this brother. That brother was so simple, so ordinary. Just he had come for a few days for seva. But she said, as the administrative head, she said, I'm sorry for it. This is taking the responsibility of my team. How I take. Because I means my team together. Yes. So this is called responsibility attitude. So I have this attitude, and the last attitude is my team spirit. Team spirit, it is power to cooperate, cooperation, working together, create a free environment for each one to give their best. This is team spirit. A leader should allow everyone to give their best, to create that environment. That leader has to create that environment. I allow, then only people will give. So a team spirit means I am together, togetherness and belongingness. Team will feel belongingness when I have the feeling of belongingness to my team. So these are the 8 spiritual powers or 8 spiritual attitude for leadership. Let's see what is a deeper connection between all these attitudes. These are deeply connected. We have drawn in this way. This is a like 8 power, 8 attitude. Firstly, we started with listening, then availability, tolerance, adaptability, that is flexibility, discrimination, decision-making, responsibility, and team spirit. These are the 8 attitude. This always starts from the listening. You know, a good leader will always starts from listening. How? A good leader will say, I will listen, I will be available, I will tolerate, I will be flexible, and discriminate rightly, and take the decision by intuition and by opinion, all these 3 ways. I will be responsible if anything wrong happens, and we team will be the winner, successful. Not I. Team means we. This is leadership. And a manager, what manager will do? Manager will say anti-clockwise. How? Manager will say, you all have to work together. Anything wrong happens, you are responsible. Decision will be mine. I will discriminate. You have to adjust. You have to be flexible. You have to tolerate. You have to be available and listen to me. You know, this is happening today. Our attitude are like this. We don't want to listen, and we want people to listen to me. I don't want to be available, but I want people to be available, people to be tolerative, people to be flexible, but I will discriminate and decide. Decisions will be mine, and responsible will be yours. Your responsibility will be yours. You will be responsible, and you have to work together with everyone. No, this is the negative side. The positive side is I listen, I available, I am available, I tolerate. It's like connected. When I listen means this is in the pairs. When I listen means I'm available. I tolerate means I am adaptable. I discriminate means I am good in decision making. I am responsible. It means I can work in the team. Yes. Unless I'm available, I cannot listen. Unless I'm flexible, I cannot tolerate. Unless I decide, I cannot discriminate. Unless I work in the team, I cannot be responsible. Yes, so there's a proactivity too. And even there's an interactivity, all the attitude. How? If I'm good into listening, then my discrimination will be good. I'm good into listening, so my discrimination will be good. How it will be good? Because there's the interactivity. You can see my cursor, listening and discrimination. If I'm available, I will take the decisions. Availability and decision making together. If I tolerate, then only I can be responsible. If I'm flexible, then only I can work with the team. So we have to work with these first 4 only. Listening, availability, tolerance, and adaptability. These 4 attitude only I have to work on. These another 4 will automatically come with it, automatically. So these 4 is the being part. I have to be a good listener. I have to be available. I have to be tolerative. I have to be flexible. This is my doing part. What this doing part says, then I will do good discrimination, good judgment, good responsibility, and good into team spirit with the team. This will automatically happen. Automatically. So being, I have to learn what I have to be. I have to be a good leader. So I have to be with this 4 attitude. Very simple 4 attitude. And these attitude are very easy to practice. Very easy. When it is easy, when we have some time, because a leader, listening ke liye kya chahiye? What we need to be a good listener? We need silence. Inner silence, silence in my thoughts. So I have to specially practice for silence. Because firstly, whom I have to listen, I need to listen to my inner being. Firstly, my inner being means the deeper the self. With these ears, we listen to people. We listen the world news, we listen everything, but we don't listen self. First, listen yourself and create a thought to listen it, because to listen properly, we need peace. If here we are sitting and talking together and there's no peace, there's some disturbance, we'll not be able to listen properly. Similarly, if I want to listen my inner being, I have to create silence inside, peace inside. Peace doesn't mean, or silence doesn't mean that lack of thoughts, lack of thinking, or less number of thoughts. Yes, the number of thoughts should be lesser, but not like I don't think, I stop thinking, because this is not practical, not possible. We always think, but the quality, if the quality of thoughts is good, it's powerful, then my silence will be higher. That is, we call Shanti, peace. We have created peace in our office environment, installing air conditioning and all the blocked rooms and everything. But what about this? Whatever I see, whatever I listen, whatever I read, everything goes inside and we think about it. You know how many thoughts do we create every day? About 50 to 60,000 thoughts we create every day. What must be happening here in our mind? Real chaos. And that's why we are stressed, that's why we are peaceless, that's why we are angry, we have fear, many negativities, what we are facing. The solution is one. And the base is one, and the base is that I have to learn, I have to be peaceful, more peaceful, and I have to create the silence in my mind so I can listen myself first. This is very important. Yes. And that starts with the practice of meditation. Meditation, nothing else. It's not like wearing white or sitting on the mountains or going somewhere else. Meditation means allowing myself to be with myself. We are very close to the self, but we have created a distance between myself and my external being. Now, connect. Connect with the self. How we will connect? With the thought that yes, the first thought in meditation, what we really practice is, I am a peaceful being. Do you ever create this thought that I am a peaceful being? No, we create many thoughts. I'm busy, I'm worried, I'm afraid, so many thoughts we create whole day. And as you think, so you become. Just remember. And the second part of this saying is, so be cautious what you think. If I keep on thinking I'm stressed, I'm unhappy, I'm bored, I'll become the same. That's why this is the science is used in meditation, and that science says, create a thought many times a day that I am a peaceful being. I am a happy being. I am comfortable. I am powerful. I am pure. I am loveful. And actually, in reality, factually, we are this. We are this. There's a law in biology, according to our body, our physical health. I need what I am. We need water. Why do we need water? We cannot survive without water. Without food, we can. Why? Because more than 80% of body is made by water. So the law is I need what I am. I need water because I am water. So same laws goes into the inner being also. We all need peace. Why? Because I am peace. I need peace because I am peace. So how to create that peace? Start creating this thought. I am peace. I need love. I need respect because I am that. I am loveful. Initially I am very happy. So it's a right training to our mind of thinking in the right direction, in the right way. That helps us to improve our attitude. And those attitude, if we inculcate these 8 attitudes, what we are talking about, we become the more powerful personalities as a true leader. So, do you want me to give a demonstration on meditation, that how to sit and how to create these positive thoughts? Or you want to say something? It's your choice. What do you say, brothers and sisters? Anything? Do you want me to conduct meditation first? A demonstration? How to meditate, how to create right thoughts? Or any questions? Okay. Okay. So I think one brother is saying, one person is saying, I have a question. So we take question after meditation. Okay. Okay, fine. So for meditation, sit straight. Relax. Relax your body. Relax your both the feet, your back, your shoulders, neck. Relax your face, the muscles of your face. Don't stretch them. Release the stress of your body. If you want, you can close your eyes. And if you want to keep your eyes open, you're welcome. Internally focus at the center of your forehead, between both the eyebrows. This is the place where the inner being resides. The inner being is the point of light. So create an image in your mind that there is a point of light at the center of your forehead. A divine light, a beautiful tiny point of light, like a shining star. And connect your consciousness of I with this light. This is I. Say this in your mind. I am this light. I am this shining star. I myself is the inner being, the living power. This is me. I reside at the center of my body's forehead. This body belongs to me. I'm the master of this body. I'm using this body I listen through my ears. I speak through my mouth. I do act through this body, but I am a divine being, the master. And I, the master, is peaceful. We'll create this thought 3 times. I am peaceful. बहुत ध्यान से, प्यार से, विश्वास के साथ सोचिए. I am peaceful. I am peaceful. I experience peace within me and around me. My mind is stable and quiet. My intellect is focused on the self. And I feel there's deep silence in me. I feel I am relaxing. मेरा ब्रेन एकदम हल्का हो गया है. I'm just comfortable and very relaxed with this thought that I am a peaceful being. My face, my eyes, everything is calm. I'm loveful. I have good feelings about everyone in the world. I love the nature. I love people. I love all the places because I am the being of love, a loveful energy. This is my true identity. I'm pure. I have all pure feelings and ideas. I feel and I want everything should be good. Everybody should be happy. I'm a pure being. And I'm powerful. I listen to others. I tolerate. I understand. I make myself available and flexible. And I have become powerful. I have power to understand, power to listen. I have this power. I am happy, peaceful, pure, and powerful being. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. This is a little experience. I hope it was good for you. You could concentrate for a while. And this is like a training, what we are doing, giving all positive and elevated thoughts to our mind. Because our mind has filled with all negativities. In TV we watch all negativities, news, all negativities, serials, all negativities. Outside world people, most of the things negative we hear, the situations, accidents, diseases, sorrow, pain. So that's why internally we have become weak, fragile, and peaceless. So, how to increase that strength? We have to fill ourselves with all positive and elevated thoughts. This practice we do, and if you can allow yourself at least 20 minutes a day, every day. Do you have? Do you have 20 minutes for yourself? So please allow yourself to sit in silence and practice this. You can take the help of Brahma Kumari's YouTube channels or Brahma Kumari's TV channels or any of the Brahma Kumari's center nearby you. Nowadays, our most of the classes are going on online. So you can please take the help of sisters and brothers of Brahma Kumaris and practice at least for 21 days, because psychologically it is said, what if one thing you practice for 21 days, it starts becoming your part of the personality, then it will be very natural for you. The thinking style, attitudes, everything will be natural, and then you see the results. And if you find it is good, working well, continue. If you find this is not working, you can try something else. Wish you all the best. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Thank you, sister, for beautifully articulating the 8 leadership qualities and touching upon those how they are interlinked to each other, and also touched upon the focus on being, and then doing becomes automatically easy. And also, lastly, the meditations, how that will help the leadership qualities, strengthen the leadership qualities. I'm sure all of us have got benefited due to this meditation practice, and we'll follow. Thank you for this. And maybe I would request the people can put their questions on the chat, or they can unmute themselves and ask the questions.
True. Yes, someone is saying, I think Megha is saying, I have a question. Yes, Megha? Okay, you can type your question, Sister Megha.
Yeah, Om Shanti Didi.
Yeah.
I have this question of how to handle politics at work. Means like, peers keep on complaining about like I, after coming to this path, I have this develop this ability to try to be polite to more polite to people and just focus on work and learning to let go of minor things. But other colleagues are then not on this path, so they go and complain, and then managers so there is this politics game of then managers says that so and so person complain about you and everything, and so your rating, I'm reducing your rating, and like that, these kind of things, and recently even my manager is using that complaint as an excuse to increase my probation period, that I'm putting you on a performance improvement plan and extending your probation period because I've heard these complaints. So how to handle these things?
Do you go to Brahma Kumaris? Are you connected?
Yeah, I
Do you practice meditation?
Yeah, I do. I also try to read Murli daily, and there is a center nearby. I not daily. I don't go to the center daily, but as and when I get the time,
Yeah. Then, sister, you must be knowing like how we can really help people, especially those who are very negative, help them to give them a positive thought, positive vibrations, and it really helps us, right? Giving my positive vibrations to people, especially when we sit in meditation, that is called Sakash, as in Brahma Kumari's language, you must be aware.
Yeah.
So when I start giving my positive vibrations to other people, because they are too much into negativities, they don't receive this easily, but I have to work on it. And the second thing, I have to make myself internally so stable, so stable, very stable. This will come. This will come because we are in the world of negativity.
Yeah.
Yes, we are in the world of negativity, and I have to walk on the path of positivity. Yes, if I am internally, I'm happy, satisfied, peaceful, and stable, and I'm truthful, I'm okay, nothing wrong will happen with me. The challenges will come, truly. And I have the power to face the challenges too. Yes.
Yeah.
You did not need to do something for them externally. Internally, you have to keep your vibrations very
Okay.
high, for your manager and for your subordinates both. And start giving some of the good thoughts to them. Okay? Start giving. What is a good thought? You are very positive. You are very good. This something. Aapka acha ho, you remain happy, you remain healthy. Let it be. They will start receiving from us then.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you, sister.
Thank you, sister.
Anything else? Okay, thank you everyone. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Anybody else has any questions? We have time to take few more questions.
I think everyone is happy.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sister. I would request Gulab Didi, who is the center in charge of Patia, Bhubaneswar, to give a vote of thanks.
Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. सर्वशक्तिमान, सर्व की कल्याणकारी, सर्व की सद्गतिदाता, सर्व की रक्षक, हम सर्वात्मा के पिता निराकार परमात्मा शिव बाबा को पहले बहुत बहुत थैंक्स। उनके बाद हमारे परमादरणीय राजयोगिनी ब्रह्मा कुमारी डॉक्टर निर्मला दीदी जी, जो 8 विंग के 4% हैं, जिनकी साइड से जिनकी मार्ग प्रदर्शन में 8 सेवाएं चल रही है, उनको हम तहे दिल से शुक्रिया करते हैं। हमारे आदरणीय राजयोगी ब्रह्मा कुमार यशवंत भाई जी, जो मधुबन में IT विंग के कोऑर्डिनेटर हैं, उनको भी दिल से धन्यवाद। हमारे आदरणीय राज्योगिनी ब्रह्मा कुमारी मधु दीदी जी, जो IT विंग के नेशनल कोऑर्डिनेटर हैं, उनको भी मेरी तरफ से दिल से धन्यवाद करती हूँ। हमारे भुवनेश्वर शब्दों के मुख्य, हमारे अति मीठी, अति प्यारी राज्योगिनी ब्रह्मा कुमारी लीना दीदी को भी दिल से धन्यवाद है। और विशेष आज हमारे वक्ता, हमारे आदरणीय राजयोगिनी ब्रह्मा कुमारी पद्मा दीदी जी, जो हम सभी को आज के टॉपिक्स पर बहुत बहुत अच्छी तरीके से समझाया, कैसे हम अपनी प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ में इस ज्ञान को यूज कर सकते हैं। तो इसलिए बाप दादा की तरफ से, IT विंग की तरफ से, मेरी तरफ से, पूरे पटिया सेंटर की तरफ से दीदी जी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद है, धन्यवाद है, धन्यवाद है। तो आज के इस प्रोग्राम के लिए जिनकी भी सहयोग रहा, उन सभी को भी दिल से धन्यवाद है। आप सभी जो इस प्रोग्राम से जुड़े थे, जूम के माध्यम से या यूट्यूब के माध्यम से, आप सभी को भी तहे दिल से बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद है। सभी को धन्यवाद करते हुए परमात्मा की याद में रहकर मैं अपने बोधक समाप्त करती हूँ। ओम शांति।